all week otherwise. Can you find Meg? We need all hands on deck.
Right. Actually, I think Meg and Jodie might need some time.
No time to give.
And the library was closed and the roof leaked in my dorm, you know, it was just drip, 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 and I was supposed to borrow Marissa Hinckley's study notes, right? But then her family moved to New Zealand. Can you believe it? And by then there was just, you know, nothing else I could do, you know, it was just too late.
So, basically, you didn't study at all?
It's not like I was desperate to get into uni or anything.
Don't have a choice now, do you? What on earth were you thinking, Jodie?
I was thinking of my future, if you want to know the truth. I know what I want to do, and I don't need a TR of 99 to do it.
Do you have any idea what it costs to send you to that school?
You never paid for it.
No, but Jack McLeod did.
Oh, please don't start on that again, okay? He didn't have to pay for me, all right? I didn't ask him to.
No, you're absolutely right. So what are you going to do now?
I'm going to move to the city and do a TAFE course in personal styling. If they've got one, okay? And then I'm going to travel the world.
Right. Well, you'll need to apply for Austudy, but that's not going to be enough to live on. You're going to have to get yourself a job waitressing or dishwashing, and you're going to have to find yourself somewhere to live.
Meg. Claire needs you.
I suggest you get on the phone right now and see what's available.
Well, aren't you going to help me? Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, house would be great. Well, I don't have a car yet, so definitely something close to the city. Oh, no, actually an apartment's fine. Yeah, just as long as it's got a shower and a bath. Absolutely, 2 bedrooms. Like for when my mum comes to visit and stuff. Uh-huh. How much? Well, 1 bedroom sounds good. How much? A shared room? Is that on the train line? An hour by bus? No, it sounds good. I'll get back to you.
You want it all and you think that's okay, but you don't want to wait. It has to be today. But I've been around a long, long time and I know what to do.
Jodie, you can count them off.
And it'll be just fine. Understand me. Please understand me. You think I don't care and I just don't respond if I listen to you. I'd have my life to defend. It's so easy to talk.
Turn his head,
So much
Jodie.
harder to do all the things that I have to do. But I still need you.
That's the lot. I need a drink. You coming? In a minute. Got to get these sheep in the new paddock. Will I give you a hand? No, I'll do it. Becky, can you turn the windmill on? I said I'd do it. Yeah, and I said I'd give you a hand.
I said I was sorry. Won't you help me? Just a little bit. It's because I'm a failure, isn't it?
That's not it at all, and you know it. You didn't even try, Jodie. That's what's really... You've had everything handed to you on a silver platter, and it hasn't meant a damn thing. At boarding school, everything was done for you, and around here on holidays, you weren't expected to lift a finger. But as of today, that's going to change. You're going to work your little bum off.
What?
Oh, dear. Now you're talking.
Claire, Jodie'd like to join us at Drovers Run full-time, if there's a place.
Sorry? Wow, that's fantastic.
At least for a year or so. Just to prove to us how committed she can be before I start helping her go to TAFE. She'd work hard, wouldn't you, Jodie?
Yeah. Sure.
She really doesn't want to be here, does she, Meg?
Claire, of course you can stay. We'd love to have you.
You can't say that.
Yes, I can. In fact, I just did.
You're not in charge.
If you keep going on this way, you won't be in charge either, because no one will work with you. Well, when you've decided who is the boss, maybe you'd like to check out the windmill. It's cactus.
Of course. Maybe I'll just shoot them all now and be done with it.
We could load the ute up with water from the creek.
Well, that'll get us through the short term.
Right, Jodie, let's get started.
Oh, but...
Do you know what's wrong with it?
Could have kicked itself out of gear.
Oh?
Or we're stuffed.
Completely.
Enough to make a taxidermist happy.
I know what you're thinking.
Good-o. I'll add clairvoyancy to your list of talents.
And I can add sarcasm to yours. You want to back down from your previous position on Jodie, but you can't because then you'd lose face.
You don't know me at all. I was actually thinking how nice and quiet it would be when Jodie leaves and when you leave.
Then Meg and maybe Becky will bugger off as well, and then it's just Claire all by a lonely old self.
I'd love it.
You would not.
Would too.
Would not.
Would too.
I'm a failure. I'm a failure and I've got nowhere to go.
You should ask her.
What?
If you want to stay, then you should ask her.
No way, I'm not begging anyone. Besides, she's already said no, there'd be no point. I'm telling you. You know, I might move to the city anyway. There must be cheap places to live. No, I reckon I'd find somewhere to crash, no problem.
Yeah. A park bench or a stormwater drain.
Well, maybe. Hey, I'd be the youngest, best-looking bag lady in history. I'd be eating out of garbage bins, but at least I'd have my personal stylist certificate. It'd almost be worth it, don't you reckon? Don't be like that. I'm trying to find a way out here.
You said it yourself, there's nowhere to go.
I have to go. Claire doesn't like me and Mum thinks I'm a total loser.
Do you really think that?
And if I stay here, I'm going to go crazy chasing dumb, stupid chooks and moron cows and all those sheep. Who wants to live with 5,000 sheep?
You do.
And Claire is my boss. It's like having two mothers for crying out loud and all this work to do. It's like they're doing me a favour.
Jodie, shut up. Take a look around. You say a couple of the right things to Claire and you're set. You got a job, you got a home, you got a family around you. Have you any idea how important that is?
Oh, sorry, Beck. You're still upset for me.
No. I'm happy as a pig in mud, Jode. I know when my luck's changed.
What do we have to do?
I have to get up and shove it into gear.
I'll do it.
It's not a good idea.
Why don't you think I can?
Look, I've been climbing windmills since I was 7.
Claire, please let me tell you something. Number one, you're a pain in the bum. And number two, actually, I think number one just about covers it.
Be careful.
Oh, what do you know? She cares.